Good morning. Welcome to my channel. I started the page, guys. Today is Junk Journal July, and it is day 23, overlap and very vintage, day 24. And this is hosted by Meg's Journals in collaboration with Messy Art. And as I was saying, very vintage, I am going to use wallpaper. And I thought I'm going to do it in the back of this because I just feel it will go nicely. So for very vintage, I'm using wallpaper and in ledger. And what else have we got? I've got a box of supplies with very vintage stuff, guys. And I don't know where I put it. I know it's here somewhere. Just 1 second, guys. Well, I thought it was there. Ooh. And my brain is sort of having a little bit of a freeze, you know, guys. But it will be all right. It will be all right. I've got these vintage supplies and I'm thinking, what have I done with them? You know, like they're normally here. Ah, here they are. Because I don't really prep for stuff as such. Right, so I thought this gorgeous photo for very vintage. But I want to do something there. And I like it when it's very vintage. Right, because then you can apply. See, look at this. It's a receipt with these. I don't know how old they are. It might say that, but it's very vintage, 63. So I'm thinking we're going to take a couple of those stamps and put them down. And it's going to overlap, right, the page. What else can we put in it? Oh, lots of stuff, guys. Lots of stuff. So I figure, why not use it? Why not use it? You know, and then I've got a calendar from 1939, and we're going to put that in. Because I like it. You know, like, why not? I'm thinking, why not overlap things? You know, it's collaging, but I'm overlapping. So I'm doing 2-in-1 using my vintage supplies. And I like the fact that I can actually overlap these across each other, you know, across the page. Plus there's Edith Holden under there. It just looks cool. I'm liking that, but I just feel this is going to be a quick create, guys. An absolutely quick create. It's not going to be a slow one, you know, like, but I want to decorate a little bit, you know, because that's what I like to do. So we're going to put this down from 1963, and I quite like it. And we might actually cut one more. And I'm going to cut the photo because I like to do things like that because I want to overlap it across the page. I'm thinking that might work. Oh, I cut it a bit crooked. It'll be all right. I wish I hadn't done that. I'm just thinking if I straighten it a bit. Seriously, Janie, I can fix it. That will do. It'll be okay. Look, I try not to overthink it, guys, because the moment I start overthinking, I don't achieve nothing. I don't know about you, but that's me. I'm going to use this because I really like it. And I want it to stick out a bit from where I'm going to place the photo. Like so. Oh, that's pretty good, guys. I cut that and honestly, I didn't wreck it at all. I don't know what year this photo is, but anyway. Overlapping is normally when it goes over each other, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm going to make sure they stick down. Oh, it moved. It moved. I just want it even. Like so. And then I want one of these. Very vintage. And I like that. And it's a bit of writing. So, I'm just, like I said, I'm keeping it simple, guys. Overthinking the process can be a little bit hard on me, you know, so I'd rather not do that. And I like the fact that I've got that. And then I've got these little, I'll just find them. Vintage tickets. And I want to put that like so. And then I really like old paper. Like I said, I'm keeping this simple. I'm going to overlap that on the photo. And I'm going to partially stick that down. Well, I'm going to stick it down. Like so. And I'm going to stick that down. Look, I'm really seriously keeping it simple, guys. I don't need to overthink it, right? Because when that happens, I don't create. Oh. It's not quite overlapping, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And you see the writing now that I've peeled that off? I like that. really do. I didn't want to put it on. Oh, it's upside down. Don't want that upside down. Like so. I don't mind it overlapping on the photo. And I'm going to put that like so. And then I might get just a bit different, guys. Very different for me. And I'm going to put this bird down. Like so. What else can I do? Like I said, you know, this requires not overthinking. It really does. And I am thinking, I really like this. Oh, it's not going to tear. That's all right. We're going to put that down. And these are Tim Holtz, guys. I'm just using Tim Holtz. Very vintage. Overlapping on top of stuff. That's my version of overlapping anyway. Whether it's right or wrong, it doesn't matter. Now we need the shit. I want to cut the names of now. Overlap. Very vintage. Like I said, I'm keeping this simple. But, you know, sometimes just doing the project's really important. I feel you don't need to overthink this. Overlap's got to be here, and I need something to put that on. And I like this. This is very old. It's 200-year-old paper. And we might glue that down here. Well, up there, I should say. It's 1939. Whoops. I just want it a bit darker. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm just not overthinking these pages. I'm just keeping them simple. Right. We tend to overthink when there's no need to overthink. Very vintage. I'm going to do that. And I had some old lace that I wouldn't mind putting down. I mean, laces were the rage, weren't they? Very old laces in those days. And I'm going to see where it is. Here they are. These are very vintage. Just going to use this bit of French lace. For very vintage. And I think that should be right. See, I'm trying not to overthink, guys. I'm just trying to just lay things, you know, because to lay is to produce. And I'm laying over the vintage paper. I'm going to, whoops, put this old paper. I'm going to use this glue. Because then it'll make sure my vintage lace will stay down. And that's overlapping as well. And we're going to, oh, I like this page. I absolutely love it, guys. And it only took 15 minutes. I'm really happy. Oops. Sometimes, you know, the overthinking, overdoing might be too much. I'm going to overlay it. And there's my double page. I really like it, guys. I know that's not overlapping or anything like so, but I like it anyway. So if you come back tomorrow, we will be doing, photographed. Doesn't matter. I actually really like this page. Thanks, guys, for watching, liking and subscribing. Don't forget that we've got the giveaway. And it's a big journal. So for new subscribers, don't forget to tell me where you're from. Oops. I wanted to overlap that page like so. And that's old vintage paper. I just like it so much. Like so. Whoops, we've got to stick that down. I always do that, guys, so I'd make sure that it bends. There you go. Very vintage and overlap, guys. And I've kept this simple. And that's all you need to do if you create with Junk Journal July. To me, Junk Journal July is about creating something every day. And feeding your soul, you know. You don't actually have to follow the prompts religiously. You know, make up your own version of what overlap means to you and very vintage means to you. And that's how you create your pages. And there is the giveaway journal. It's really heavily decorated. It's a heavy book. It's a chunky monkey, guys. So for those who haven't told me where they're from, please do. Everybody else, please comment. And I will, what's the word? I will put your name in my list. I haven't caught up with YouTube comments. Guys, I will catch up, I promise you. It's just been a bit under the weather. My back's playing up. You know what it's like. And plus it's winter here. And I seem to suffer more in the winter months. And things have just been a little bit hard around here. But anyway, guys, no more chit-chat. Thank you. Just keep liking and subscribing and commenting. Thank you. Bye for now.